Hello Darts Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be reviewing another set sent to me from Shot Darts, and these are from the new models in the Zen range, and this is the Zen Jutsu, so let's check them out. So these are 23 gram, they're 80% tungsten. You can also get them in 24 gram and 25 gram in steel tip, and 18 and 20 grams in soft tip, and the retail for £44.95. So as with the other Shot Darts in the range, they come in this kind of minimalist cardboard packaging, nice and slim. Always a better idea, I think, reducing as much potential waste as possible. Keep the packaging slim. Inside there's a foam insert holding the darts in place, and they come supplied with the anodized alloy stems, which are in between size, and it's got the pyramid style grip around the middle, and they come with the Jutsu small standard 100 micron flights. The dart's fitted with a black coated point. It's a front weighted torpedo style. They kind of got a chunky bull nose there, and as you can see, slightly thicker there and taper and thinner to the rear. Got a little bit of thin square edged ring and groove grip right on the nose of the barrel, and then you got some more just past center, but then the rest of the barrel is made of this kind of wide groove double thin ring grip, so you get a little bit of bite off the edges of them rings. Obviously it's a front weighted style, so probably best for front grippers, but again, no reason why it shouldn't work well for middle and rear grippers if that's what you like. Here's a more detailed close look at the barrel. As you can see, them bands kind of got raised ringed edges and wide curved grooves in between, and then you've got a mix of thin rings and grooves. And there's the alloy stems with the pyramid grip there, and the small standard Jutsu flights. That's fit with a black coated 30mm point. There's a smooth section at the front, that's 5.6mm, and then you've got some thin rings and grooves, that's 3.4mm, and then you've got a section of these kind of wide bands with the raised ringed edges and curved wide grooves in between, that's 18mm, and then you've got a section of the thin rings and grooves, that's 5.7mm, and then you've got some more of the wide banded ringed grip, but obviously the barrel gets thinner, that's 8.9mm, and then a small section of thin rings and grooves of 2.4mm, then a smooth section of 7mm. Length is 51mm, width is 7.4 at the widest. £23.11 grams, 23.14 grams, and 23.11 grams. Full setup 25.09 grams. With nothing attached, the balance is towards the front, and with the supplied setup it moves very slightly behind the centre point, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. So there's a mix of grip levels here, but to me the wide bands with the raised ringed edges at the front and just in front of centre felt more grippy, and I think it's just because the barrel is wider there, so there's more of it in contact with the fingers. So 7.5 for that. I didn't even know that. I thought them first two was below the wire, and I thought that last one was above it. Let me see. Does that show on the camera? I'll just zoom in because it's not often I hit a 180. How do I zoom in? Oh, wrong thing. Pressed the wrong button. I went and stopped the video, didn't I? But anyway, I think you can see it. Can't believe that. I think the 180s that you don't know you've got are the best ones. But I did hit 3 last week, and I think I posted them on Twitter, so something must be happening now and then. But I often prefer this style of barrel in any case, the kind of like front weighted torpedo style. And obviously it's really chunky at the front, so if you don't like thick barrels then it's not going to be for you. But there's a nice level of grip there. Those, can't get my eyes right, 1, 2, 3, there's 4 bands just above that kind of thin grip, and they've got like edges that are like mini rings, so they're kind of raised up, so getting a fair bit of bite from them. But even that little bit at the front has got a decent amount of grip, but I think it's just the rings that are on them bands, just a nice edgy grippy feel to them. So I'll try the middle section now, and obviously it's a front weighted dart and the middle section gets narrower, but slightly different grip. Again, I think it's just mirroring the thin rings at the front, so just around there it's gone into like a thin micro style grip. But if you like a front weighted style barrel and you don't want too much grip and you're a middle gripper, then it should be fine. But I think just front of the middle and just slightly above the front is definitely where the grip is best. That kind of band with the raised edges, got a good feel to it. Nice level of grip for me. So I'll try the rear section now, and it kind of goes back to that grip that's on the front, the kind of wide bands with the raised rings, but obviously the barrel's getting quite a bit thinner there, so I'm not feeling that grip as much as I do on the front. And there's a smooth section above that, so if you like to grip right on the end of the barrel, then there's not a lot of grip there. It feels a bit more awkward there, especially with it being front weighted. It definitely feels more front heavy, but if you're a rear gripper that likes this style, you'll probably know that feeling, and maybe that's how you like it. But I would say definitely for front grippers the balance is best, as long as you don't mind a chunky dart. But certainly like throwing it from the front, so whether you like a torpedo or front weighted style, it should still work for middle and rear grippers, but I think front grippers get the best from it. I panicked.
I thought, oh, am I going to get another one on video here? And I think I just panicked too much. Never mind. For me as a front gripper, I often like this kind of shaped barrel. Obviously it's chunky at the front, and as a front gripper often they feel quite nicely balanced for me. Maybe a little bit longer than I would like. I think it was 51 millimeters, but seems to be flying okay. And normally I would be gripping quite close to the nose, but because it's got quite a nice grip just above that, I did move my grip up a little bit. So I think for front grippers and people just front of center, it's a very nice balance and nice grip. But as the dart gets thinner, that kind of band ringed grip also gets thinner, and it's a little bit different around the middle, so gets less grippy as it goes along the barrel. But again, don't see why it shouldn't work well for middle and rear grippers, but like I said, I think front grippers will get the best from it. So that's the end of the video. I'll leave you with the gallery. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you on the next video. Happy darting.